My name is Erin Main, and I went to Azusa Pacific University in Azusa, California, and I graduated in graphic design, and I now intern with 89.9 FM KCRW, and I am a freelance graphic designer as well. So, note taking for me is a bit challenging, only because a lot of my teachers they would put things on the board, um, but then they obviously talk about all the little details. And so when they would talk, I would miss all of the details because I was writing what was ever on the board, thus leaving like big chunks of information that were missing in my notes. Um, so with the Livescribe Pen, I was able to, as soon as the class started, I would just turn it on, hit record, and I would write out what they had on the board, and then just write down just bits of information that I would catch. And then after the day, I would go back and I would hit where the blocks of information would be, and I would just re-listen to it, and it helped. So what I do now is I will use the Livescribe Pen when I'm working with clients. Before we meet, I'm like, hey, this is how I operate. I need to record you because I miss information, and all of them have been fine with it, thankfully, so far. Um, so then after we have our meeting and when I'm brainstorming, I'm able to again just go to the information that I miss, and I'm able to just sort of to really get those details that I miss for. Well, writing for me, like even before college, was a challenge because the thoughts were there, but like I had a horrible time with structure and grammar, and so I found it easier, like just to sort of like say what I wanted to say and then sort of rework it later. Um, but when I got to college, I was introduced to Dragon, where I was able to just talk through my paper and just get all those thoughts down. And then these certain features were able to read it back to me, um, which was very important because oftentimes when I would proofread by myself, in my mind, I'm thinking that a sentence is correct, but in reality, it's not. So the playback feature was really, really crucial in those long essays. I definitely say that I sincerely would not have been able to make it through college if I had not had these programs. Yeah, I definitely would have had a more difficult time if I did not have the programs that I did.